först och främst annars.
I went to a concert yesterday of my favorite musician / band, which is Gregory Alan Isakov. I had a lovely night, and I'm just really tired. The drama club I'm in is having a regulars table tonight, and I was considering going because I just couldn't tell if I needed the downtime to recharge without any social contact or if the social interaction would actually recharge me. I have my extroverted moments and my introverted moments, and sometimes I can't tell which needs feeding. I'm glad that I'm able to make more space to question what's right for me, and that I'm doing better at just making a decision and accepting the consequences, whatever consequences there are. The consequences of going could be, yay, social time and more exhaustion, whereas with staying at home, I could unwind, but also it's one of the only planned social events that I have all week, so my extroverted side could be very much malnourished, but that's just like, either option has a downside, and I just have to choose one and go with it and deal with it. And that is something that I still have to learn, and I guess that's just part of being an adult, learning what consequences are. I'm just looking forward to my own company, to be honest. The company of tea and possibly a good book. I'm gonna have a good evening.
This is an intervention. If Lucifer is on my lap, like a cat to my villain, then you know this is serious business. Which it is. I've done a lot of thinking about these questions, and throughout much of my life I've encountered many closed-minded, impatient people who have just not been understanding of the way that I experience and show up in the world. At some point, the human mind just gets so used to rejection that it starts expecting it, and in order to cope, starts rejecting itself before others can. And I figured out that that's basically what I'm doing. So my own non-acceptance of who I am, how I show up in the world, and how I experience it is me trying to prepare for that inevitable sting of rejection that my brain is expecting. While I recognize that this pattern of behavior is really just me trying to protect myself, it also just isn't helpful anymore, because I am at a place where I am really wanting and needing genuine, loving, and safe connections. And if I don't show up as who I authentically just am, I do not give people the opportunity to react differently to me than I may be used to. I do not give them the opportunity to show me understanding and acceptance and kindness. And I don't give myself the opportunity to experience the exact opposite to what I'm used to. And that is basically how healing comes about. You have this past experience that's really hurt you, and to heal from it, you have to be in a similar situation and experience the exact opposite to what hurt you. And the scary thing is you have to keep putting yourself in the situation that initially hurt you that bad. But that's the choice we'll have to make if we want to heal. And in the end, if other people aren't accepting of me, of course, as long as my behavior isn't hurting anyone, their non-acceptance of me is more so a reflection of their own lack of curiosity and openness, as opposed to my inherent unsociability or my being difficult or burdensome. Thinking about it this way also made answering the question I asked myself a couple of days ago of which choice to make, like should I stay at home or should I go and hang out with people, a lot easier to answer, and actually also gave me a deeper understanding of where that need for social withdrawal may actually be coming from. And I'm not saying all introverts are frauds, this is just me noticing that there's a difference between social withdrawal as a means to be kind to oneself as opposed to social withdrawal as a means to actually harm oneself. So when is withdrawal from social situations self-care and when is it self-harm? I believe it's harmful when that social withdrawal stems from a deep-seated belief that you are only acceptable when you show up a specific way. So I have noticed I really enjoy when I'm energetic. I really enjoy when I'm outgoing. And as soon as I turn more sensitive and mellow and quiet, this is where I notice, oh no, people would never want to hang out with me if they saw me like this. And then you can already see, like, my shoulders are crunched up. This is me withdrawing. But that is basically what's happening. This is this deep-seated belief that I am not deserving of love as all of me. Right? And that is really sad. I'm starting to have a lot more compassion for that part of me that believes all of these very sad things. And at the same time, I try to keep reminding myself that I cannot create the relationships that I want to have if I continue hiding, if I continue only showing what I think is presentable. Because in the end, then this part of me is the only thing they're having a relationship with, and everything else is, rejected. It's, again, the self-rejection that I do not want to continue. So I think this intervention was very much important. I've also, obviously, regained a good chunk of my energy back, and I'm actually like, oh my god, I need to get out of my room and spend time with people. So I'm looking forward to a week of more social activities. And this was very valuable insight. I hope that you feel understood by me at the very least, and hopefully by yourself too. And yeah, wow. Lucifer and me, yes, it's with a TH, are sending you a lot of floppy armed love.